Welcome to That's Good Sports. I know my show name. I'm Brandon. If you want to hit a quarterback, you better be playing college or high school football because that shit isn't allowed in the NFL anymore, Perna. Last week, the Vikings' Antwione Williams was flagged for roughing the passer on this sack of Jags QB Cody Kessler. Now, I already talked about this hit in my helmet rule video, a must-watch for football fans. And this was unanimously seen by football players and football fans as a terrible and incorrect call by the refs. Not a single person said, "Great call, this is definitely roughing the passer." Yet, after the league reviewed the play, unlike everyone else on earth, they saw Antwione Williams basically doing this to Cody Kessler. And then fined him for it. After reviewing that play, they still think that's a penalty, so severe that they fined him. And their logic is because he used his body weight to throw the quarterback to the ground? As a fan, this should infuriate you. Now, tell me how mad you are about it in the comments, and we're gonna rip on it for the rest of this episode. Let's get sports. If anyone is interested, I'm sometimes in Discord. It's the Sports Heaven Discord channel, and more importantly, Highlight Heaven is there, Urinating Tree, 5 Points Vids, basically all the guys better at football YouTubing than me. So check it out if you want. I also do football updates on my Instagram every day at Brandon Perna. Self-promotion. Now, the NFL says this hit is a penalty because the player drove the quarterback to the ground and put his body weight on him. Do you understand what that means? The NFL is so inside of their own heads that they have a rule written that forbids a player from falling on another player when he tackles him. The whole point for a defender's existence is to take the ball carrier to the fucking ground and throw his fucking body on top of him. It's why football was invented. That would be like if the WWE said you could no longer stick your finger up another wrestler's ass when you body slam him. Fuck off, NFL. Fuck off. Fuck off. I hate you. But I love you, but I hate what you're doing. You know what nobody asked for when Tom Brady tore his ACL? A rule change to protect the quarterback's legs, but you did it anyway to make the game even more lopsided in favor of the offense.
Go away.
And instead, you attack Tom Brady for air pressure in footballs, and all we want to see is more ways for him to be hit in a goddamn game. Nobody asked for a new rule to protect quarterbacks even more after Aaron Rodgers got hurt last season. And unlike Tom Brady, I love Aaron Rodgers. And this rule enforcement about body weight on the quarterback is a response to the Aaron Rodgers injury. Injuries are part of the goddamn game. And some of the rules implemented do make sense in eliminating unnecessary penalties. But this hit, this tackle on the quarterback is textbook. It is a safe hit. It is as clean as it can be, and the quarterback did not suffer a season-ending injury. And why the fuck are you trying to protect Cody Kessler anyway? That's like trying to protect Pete, aka Plop, from season 9 of The Office. Who gives a fuck about that guy, really? Now, credit to the announcers during this game for saying,
"That's one of the worst calls I've ever seen in the National Football League, with all due respect to everybody involved."
With all due respect.
"That's one of the worst calls I've ever seen in the National Football League, with all due respect to everybody involved."
This is a guy who is paid to talk about football for a living, saying this is a terrible call, the worst call. But what does the NFL see? A flag so justified that it also deserves a player fine. A player should be docked pay for this hit, because it's so egregious. Are you kidding me, NFL? Now, I understand how a referee can see this in live action and throw a flag. I would call that a human error at game speed. But the league reviewing this hit and then going on to fine Williams for it? It's mind-boggling. That was a mind explosion, sorry. The fundamental problem with rules like this is they are allowing the game to be changed by the refs, not the players. This is a tremendous defensive play, a sack for a loss, but the penalty turns into a huge gain for the offense with a new set of downs. That's not how momentum should be switched in a game. Last season, there was no Andrew Luck, Aaron Rodgers got hurt, Deshaun Watson, Carson Palmer, and Carson Wentz all lost to injuries, and the NFL's revenue grew. Each team took in 4.6 more money than the season before. So in a horrible year for quarterback injuries, you still made your nut, NFL, and instead of letting things be, you try and emphasize new rules nobody wants. It's like you had the perfect recipe for an apple pie passed down from generation to generation. One so good that everyone who tasted it loved it and raved about it, shared it with their friends. But over the last 10 years or so, drunk in the kitchen with power, you keep adding little ingredients to your pie. Some more sugar, some more cinnamon, a fucking banana, and a pinch of Roger Goodell's estrogen-laden ass hair. And that delicious, perfect pie is starting to taste like the mouth of a chain-smoking, heavy coffee drinker. And as soon as fans can get pie from somewhere else, your portion of that profit pie will shrink! You sons of bitches! You dirty, dirty chefs. In conclusion, if I can quote author Jane Austen from Sense and Sensibility, stop fucking with the game, NFL. You should read a little more Jane Austen and get some goddamn sensibility back. Thanks for watching another episode of That's Good Sports. Please share this video, post it on your social media. The only way we can change the NFL together is to share this video. Actually, it's to stop watching the NFL, and we're not gonna do that, so at least you can make me feel good by sharing this video. Thanks. Do it. Oh.